Now I know a lot of people out there want to see Terence Crawford fight guys at 54 still, but over time I've been knowing really that he was gonna end up fighting at 154 one or two times and possibly moving up to 68, trying to get that Canelo fight. And since he got the fight with Canelo, there's no reason to really look back and try to fight anybody else at 54. And he's moving on. He's gonna be fighting at 68 against Canelo, and that's gonna be possibly his last fight. And up until this point, he's trying to chase greatness, and there's no other fight bigger than Canelo right now. To be honest with you, that's the fight that everybody wants to see at this point, and he's trying to go for basically GOAT status. And I know a lot of people are really not expecting him to be much of a factor going in, but you hear a lot of people giving him credit as far as having a chance against Canelo now as the fight get closer. But as far as the status of him being a mandatory, that's going away, and it looks like Pandora's going to be a guy for Xander Zayas to possibly go against in the future. If that can happen, but as far as the WBO and Terence Crawford, that's definitely not going to be a situation anymore. But they definitely have Xander Zayas, the number one guy right now, and we know that Terence Crawford was fighting Madrimov recently, had a WBO belt, WBA, secondary, WBO. But now it looks like he's a full go with the Canelo situation, and that would be my full focus right now. Anything else outside of that, I wouldn't be thinking about because, it was hard enough for the fight to actually happen. A lot of people didn't want to see the fight happen between him and Canelo. So for you to be, I wouldn't say lucky, but you could say that. You can use those for, you know, lack of better words. Lucky is a choice you can use because a lot of people didn't want this to happen. So you would definitely put all your attention into this fight to make sure that there's no doubt who's the best of this era. And the fact that Canelo's able to give him a fight, because a lot of these guys, they don't want to jump in the ring with certain people. Turkey out Sheik or not. A lot of these guys, they trying to hop in the ring with certain people. And um, Terence Crawford for Canelo to actually make that happen. This is why I hold Canelo to a high standard because I know he's a guy that actually would do it. A lot of people, they're fans of him, but I don't know if they believe in him enough to actually, just have him go out there and fight anybody like Terence Crawford. Canelo will do it, like he said before. If they put it together, if the money's right, I definitely will fight most of these guys. He know they're big threats. He know they're great fighters. Know they're tough fights. But he would definitely fight them. It's not gonna be easy for Terence Crawford. It's not gonna be easy for Canelo. But that's a fight we want to see. And with Terence Crawford moving on from 54, I was expecting that, so it's not really anything I'm surprised by. But that's something that needs to happen as far as him having a full focus on 168. And not really too many questions about 54 anymore. It shouldn't be. They have enough talent at 54 right now. There's already enough guys that haven't fought each other at that weight class that need to happen. I know Majramal just fought Virgil Ortiz. You got a lot of guys at that weight class that can match off. But we'll see in the future.